We got Jeeves Stobbs in the chat. Let's go. Can't control the chat from here. I gotta go. Wait, let me open it and then. We want to open it under. How do you turn it off from? Okay. Well, I need to use it to sign into the web browser. There we go. I don't have my emotes though, sadly. But let's go anyway. Let's go. Closest I can get to Runtman there. On the chat on the stream though, it looks silly. Alright, well, we'll go here. We can see my messy little room. Let's go. Sponsored for Windex. Let's go. Alright, happy weekend, everybody. Everyone's enjoying their long weekend and paying tribute to our wonderful men and women in uniform. We'll go ahead and take care of the trades today. We'll go through trades for the week. I've done some watch list stuff already. Go through those. And then yeah. It looks like this week I got 14 trades. That's the good thing on the week. Not a winning week, but we'll dive into it more. Here we go. Was this a SPY put on May 23? Not a bad move. It was small, but it was a move. What was this day? The 23rd. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. Let me just... do... $14 trades. I'll start with this one. Okay, it was the end of the week. It was Thursday. I think it was like economic data. Take a look. What economic data we had. Already coming up into June. Holy cow. So the 23rd. There was Flash Services PMI. Bunch of Fed speakers maybe. A lot of inflation data, unemployment claims. I think it was probably that Flash Services PMI. That's what that data was. So let's do SPY real quick. Look. 23rd. Wait a second. 23rd. Oh, it was 22nd. It was 22nd. The day before. Far back. Right here. Yeah, it was like the end of the day. Caught this, then I caught this move down. That's a pretty good trade. I wonder if I caught it like on this one or this one. Right there. Wait, what day is this? 22nd? Oh, 11? Okay, 10:30, 11. Okay, yeah, it wasn't that time. It wasn't that time frame. I think it was only like a couple of contracts. Nonetheless, a good trade. I entered at a good spot, watching the market. Would have been a simpler trading thing. So I was looking for. They didn't make any new highs, didn't really make any new lows, and then you see this crash down. You wait for it to bounce back up. I probably entered somewhere in here. This is I entered at 11, so I caught this bar down, this bar. Probably rode it out until couldn't ride it out anymore. This is all just strictly chart patterns and indicators. There would have been no other thing to tell me that that was going to go that direction. Alright, on to the next. Always fun to recalculate it. See what it does here. And the other thing I want to do over the next couple of days is, or maybe tomorrow, is go back through and listen to some of my educational stuff again, and really develop some different scans. I have decent scans. I mean, they would have given me some. I bought Freeport McMoran. This gap down was kind of sad. But what happened here is open. So I was able to close out, what, for even or something here? So this was Freeport long. Oh, I think this was like end of the day, yeah. Swing trade, yeah. This kind of part of it did well, the other part did not. Huh. The 64.50. Gapped up to here, went down to 65. This is my recent trade, so this was on Friday. I still have this one. So this was the strength in the Qs. And this strategy, so for this particular stock, as long as it stays above VWAP. So this is my VWAP, above VWAP strategy for TQQQ. I guess the risk is what I have to really figure out. So bullish. Continuing. Because I kind of know what I want to do with these, but like taking shares changes the risk somewhat. You have to kind of know where you're willing to open trades. Okay. I'm up on the year on this ticker, so we're gonna keep trying to trade it that way. I have to look into this, what this feature is here. I'll look into that. This, I guess we could look here. will it do for us?
Welcome to TradesViz.
Oh, there is some.
In this video, we will explore what trade plans are, how they are useful to your trading analysis, and how you can use them in TradesViz. First, what are trade or day plans? It's a way to convert your trading checklists, notes, market conditions, and more, which are usually part of your notes, into structured data so that it can be analyzed. Before we delve into how to create and attach plans, here's an example of how your Plans Analysis tab would look after it has been filled with trades that have plans attached to them. Check marks, categories, text, numbers. Using these four basic condition types, nearly anything can be analyzed with trade plans. It's a revolutionary new way to analyze qualitative data and the first of its kind in any online trading journal. Let's start by adding a simple trade plan. The trade plans are present in your account settings, but you can click on the trade plans icon in the functions drawer to go directly to the trade plans section from your dashboard. Now click on the Manage button for either trade or day plan and you will see a pop-up with options for adding and managing plans. Note that you can attach plans to a trade or a day. Just like how you can add notes and tags to each trade and trading day in TradesViz, plans can be attached in the same way. We will first explore creating and adding a trade plan. Click on the Create New Plan button and you will be able to see an input box to enter the plan name and the types of conditions you want to add to the plan.
Okay.
Think of conditions as a list of data points that make up or describe a plan. For example, if you are trading a systematic strategy, you may want to take a trade only if certain conditions are triggered, and these would be a binary yes or no type of conditions. For such cases, we would use a checkbox condition. Similarly, as an example, there may be cases where you want to add information about indicators or stats that are not available in the standard trades table. This would be satisfied by the numeric condition. We have two more similar text-based conditions left, the category and text. We suggest using the category condition when the answer to a question or the condition is limited to a few options. For example, it can be a strategy name or your psychological or mental condition on that day. However, if the answer does not fit into any category, it can go under the normal text condition. We have added one instance of each condition for this plan. Note that each plan is limited to 50 unique conditions. This of text, checkbox, category, or numeric conditions. You might have realized now that the number of possibilities and types of plans that you can create are limitless. You can create plans that can cover every trading scenario, and the advantage of all of this is being able to analyze your trading results based on these plans and conditions. For now, we will save this simple trade plan that is a combination of trade strategy, technical analysis, and mental state information and add it to a trade. This is a good time to understand how you can construct plans. Our goal here is to convert data that is non-analyzable, like notes that are qualitative, to charts and visualizations which we can derive insights from. This would typically come under the quantitative data type. A vast majority of the data you see on TradesViz is quantitative. Stats related to P&L, volume, time, etc. are all numbers and come under quantitative analysis. While notes have a lot of information in them, we rarely use them for analysis purposes. One of the reasons we introduced the Trade Plans feature in TradesViz is to overcome this exact limitation. Here's a typical note that a trader might write in their trade. It's a combination of information about strategy, execution, technical analysis, and more. It's not possible to analyze this type of information format across many trades easily. However, if we can convert it into a trade plan, we can analyze it.
Okay.
Let's first extract the information from the notes and categorize them. Information about moving average and VWAP seems to be binary, so it's a binary yes or no condition. Information about ATR seems to be numeric. Strategy can only be a limited number of inputs, so we can put it under category type. Finally, even though there is a limited set of candlestick patterns, it would be too tedious to list them all as a category, so we will put this under just text type. We already have a trade plan that we can create from this note that can be used as a template for all our trades.
Okay.
The advantage of trading plans over notes is that notes are unstructured and non-analyzable, whereas it is possible to get useful insights readily from charts and tables that are constructed using data from trade plans.
Oh, wow.
As an example, you can ask and get answers to complex questions like, what was the win rate of trades where ATR was above a certain number, or what is the total P&L of trades where the price was near VWAP?
Oh.
This is the next generation of flexible and limitless analysis we want traders to have access to on TradesViz. Now that we already created a sample trade plan, we will add it to a trade from the main dashboard. Remember that, in order to delete, add, or modify conditions, you need to visit the same page that we are currently on and save the plan after editing it. It is also possible to copy a plan so that you spend less time creating plans from scratch and more time analyzing your trades to get valuable insights. Everything we just discussed also applies to creating day plans. Let's head over to the trades table in our dashboard to add this plan to a trade. Once in your trades table, explore any trade by clicking on the target icon. When in Trade Explorer, scroll down till you see a section with a drop-down for Trade Plan. Click on the Trade Plan Actions drop-down and apply the trade plan we just created. Now you can fill in the template and click Save Plan. Note that you can only add a plan to a trade once a trade is in your trading journal. Whereas it is possible to add day plans to any days, past or future. We will be introducing features similar to real-time notes where you will be able to manage and add plans in real time during trading or before a trade is made. Now that we have created a trade plan and added it to a trade, let's see what the stats look like by visiting the Trade Plan Analytics tab under the Tables section. Upon launching this tab, you initially will not see any data. To generate statistics, select the plan type, in our case, trade, and the plan name you want to view the stats for. Once you do this, you will be able to see a summary of P&L and other statistics for all the plans of the selected plan type in the first table. In the second table, you will be able to see the checkbox analysis, which is a very interesting piece of information. Here's an example. Let's say your plan has 3 or 4 conditions. How would you analyze which condition or which combination of conditions leads to the most success?
There you go.
This table will give you the answer. Since you can model a lot of questions into checkbox conditions, this specific table is incredibly useful in learning the importance of what rules and conditions you should focus on when trading. Finally, you will see a table that is a combination of all the data from the normal trades table and all the conditions for each trade to which you have attached the selected plan. This is the second section where you can do an analysis of what was technically your qualitative data. Here's an example. You can create a chart of your P&L versus the strategy you used in your plan. Here's another example. You can group by symbol and view the total times you have followed certain rules and visualize both with respect to P&L. If you want to look at even more advanced statistics, switch to the pivot table by clicking on the columns tab and toggling the pivot mode, and you unlock another dimension of analysis.
Oh wow.
Pivot your data by strategy and
I gotta work on my plan then.
Followed,
that's what it looks like.
Trading rules, and even get the total P&L or an average of a custom numeric value grouped by a category such as symbols or day of the week.
Oh.
Plans plus pivot table is the most comprehensive way to analyze your trades online. There are no solutions that even come close to the power of expressiveness you can have with the combination of these two features on TradesViz. The examples we have shown are just a fraction of what is possible and should serve as a starting point for your journey into the usage of trade plans and advanced analytics in TradesViz. Trade and day plans open up unlimited opportunities on how you can do analysis by turning your qualitative data into insightful quantitative charts and visualizations. A lot more plan examples and how to design and analyze them are explored in depth in our blog posts linked in the description of this video.
Okay.
We highly suggest reading them to effectively use trade and day plans to augment your journaling experience on TradesViz. We hope this video gave you an idea of how advanced qualitative and quantitative analysis using trade and day plans in TradesViz. Remember that it's not just profit and loss numbers that matter, but also your thoughts, insights, and preparation that can be analyzed to be correlated with your trading performance. If you have any questions, please contact us at support@tradesviz.com. Thank you for watching this video.
Oh, this is pretty powerful. Then we'll have to. No, we don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, let's go back here. So we're gonna have to implement that then. That's the next phase. Yeah, I kind of gave up on this one. With these two, I know I have to wait. I have to wait on these. You have to give it time. Like, I kind of got out when it was choppy, when I could have been way up here. I think it could have even been higher. This was like before the Nvidia earnings. Oh, that was so this is still open. This is still my open. Mm-hmm. I was just trying to feel this one out. It was like above, but it went below. Yeah, it went above for like a second, and then it came back. Then it went all the way up here. Could have waited on that one. So my thing is like 3 bars, 2 to 3 bars below VWAP, and it's like you're getting lower lows each time. That's kind of my criteria for these trades. Like that's how I get out of the trade. You get in when it's above VWAP. Kind of only buying, I'm not shorting. I've not shorted this. And at $9, I don't know that I would. So I just got chopped around and then it dropped. Okay. It would have been something just chopping around VWAP. Yeah, not a great positioning on this one. Didn't enter well on this one. So it needs to be above VWAP, but it can't be so far away from VWAP that you're not gonna have a chance. Okay, on the trade. They actually came to the house? Trying to get a garbage can replaced. They damaged it when they loaded it into the little fork that takes the trash. Yeah, I need to add my wrist to this. This was news. Should have shorted this. This would have been a good short. That's what I have to try doing though on Schwab, because they said they have some better opportunities for shorting. I buy names? Oh, because maybe this. We gotta check this one out. So this was on the 20th. Okay. And gold's having a minute. Yikes. What do we have here? How's crude doing? And it's hitting that trend line. Ah! How long are the markets crude open? Should we short some crude, chat? We'll take a look at it in a moment. Need to find Amazon first. I don't need MES on there twice. Why do I have it here twice? Does not need to be there. Amazon up. Oops. Okay. AMZN, here we go. This was the 20th. Fine, Buttigal. This thing was going down, down, downtown. And it changed direction. When did I enter? Entered at 10 a.m., so 7. Yeah, because it was initially bullish and then shit just changed directions. Also, something I'm trying to trade the 15-minute time frame as opposed to the 5-minute time frame. I'm trying that out too. And then the 20th, that would have been a Monday. So Amazon had a case of the Mondays. There might have been economic data. But I would have done this because it was kind of bullish coming into the market. Right there. This is for news. It'll probably come back. Because the marijuana stocks or marijuana is going to be possibly rescheduled. So that will help the industry a little bit. But it didn't help this trade. This is me trying to short the lows. Maybe trying to find continuation. What was I doing here? Oh, this was like after the earnings, maybe? Yeah, and then it just tanked on the open. Yeah, this was the Russell, so I was trying to capitalize on that move, but no, the best was up here. I put my stop down here to stop me out. So this was based on the earning strength. That didn't translate. So earnings out. Gold was bullish. All right. Yeah, I need to add my risk to this. I need to add the risk. I was willing to risk like $50 to make 100 there, something like that. I had an OCO order, I think, set up for that one. This is a DIA put. Yeah, this was Friday. Let's take a look at that. Oh yeah, that was like as it was going down, and then the second I entered that trade, it like totally reversed. You just rip your face off reversal. Like it was. That was kind of funny, actually. Yeah, I can tell you where I got into this trade. So like I got into it. I entered wrong. I didn't enter right here. Anyway, it just ripped my face off going that way. Like that was all that did. Because it was bearish, and I waited until it kind of went back up a little bit, and then but that didn't work out. I think I entered it on below VWAP. And then this was a simpler swing trade, yeah. Sadly, this one didn't work out. And it was 25% risk. All right, let's take a look at the statistic. Let's see what days. So Tuesday, Wednesday. All right, we got to go big Tuesday, Wednesday. Shorts working out longer, better than longs. Still don't trade well in the morning. See what filters are. That's all of them. Let's do stock. So stock is good. You just looked at stock. Huh. I gotta trade more stock. What that says. 13 wins, 8 losses. Yeah. Well, let's do that then. We could do more of that. That's not what we do. Yikes. Yeah, these can kill you pretty quick. Like, They just wipe everything out right away. Like they have no mercy. No mercy. And it's summertime here, though. It's hot. Let me tell you about that. No mercy from the heat either. Is it hot wherever you are, chat? $50 to $100. Huh? Okay. I don't understand. I think I have to update this to make this look better. More losses on SQQQ than wins. Oh, because it has a clear direction. And it trades a little bit better. TQQQ trades better than SQQQ. SQQQ's weird. You have to wait till it's not barcoding before you kind of get into it. Yeah. Alright, so overall, you know, it is what it is. I mean, we want to make money. That's the plan. We're down so far on the month. That Newmont trade didn't help. But we got to get back into it. We got to find a trade that works. I mean, my win rate, not bad. I just really let my winners that are winning go. And, you know, like, make sure your losers are small. Your winners are going to go. Just kind of need to work on that. And I could bring this back. There's one more week in the month. We'll do our best this coming week to try to bring that back and focus on consistency and entering those trades when it's appropriate. Like, we'll keep trying the TQQQ trade above VWAP, SQQQ above VWAP if the Qs are confirming, and using our indicators to help us get into trades. Like, don't enter a put on a low. You know, wait a minute for it. You know, things like that. So I guess with that said, we'll take a look at some of the ideas I have for a watch list. Let me get my watch list up and running here. I actually need to copy this onto Tuesday's trading guide journal thing. Oh, we got any news here? No, not really. Okay. No super trading tomorrow. Could technically trade some futures right now, but we'll see about that. So I have this. Let me put the date on it. So this is going to be the 28th. So, okay. So we want to duplicate. I'm going to delete this one. And it's coming up to the end of the month, so next weekend will be the month in review. So we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I got a lot of work to kind of organize this, I think. Like, I have all my pictures here, I have all these things here, but they need to be organized. And we want to move this to 528. Okay. Visit. We're gonna visit the page. So here's the watch list. Put it here. And then we'll take a look at it. So this was a momentum play. GLP-1 news. Oh, it's not all on here. I need to get it on here. Copyright. I thought all these were underneath. I guess they aren't. Dang. Okay. Okay, bringing them over here. Okay, here we go. So here's some of my ideas. So what I look for, so one of the things I look for is look at the sectors that are performing and look for momentum within those sectors. So the 13-week high, and seeing kind of what's moving in that realm. This is one of the things that had just had some recent news and a pop. They are going to allow GLP-1s. So we'll see if this continues. That's kind of one idea. This was an energy stock that had momentum. NextEra Energy's got quite a bit of momentum. TSM would be a play on the semis if those continue to just do what they're going to do. I have an alert set here for more upward momentum, and this is parabolic, but we'll see. We played FCX. This is really volatile, and based on metals mining, primarily copper, but it is affected by other miners as well. But this is particularly volatile. But on the day here, we have a really good uptrend. So if we get a dip into green hits the gray here, we'll maybe try to go long again. XLU isn't super duper liquid, so we'll have to see what the liquidity is if it hits that alert. And then shorts, if I have a short opportunity, be on Target and Boeing. Boeing has to kind of go back to 175. I think it's at 174 right now. Possible short. But just know this isn't a recommendation or a advice. It's my own ideas, so make sure to do your own research, and this is meant for educational and informational purposes only. Trading is risky, as you can see. And one might ask, well, why do you even stream this? Well, it's meant to be kind of an accountability thing, and like if I can't explain what I did, then probably didn't need to get into that trade anyway. So it's just kind of an accountability piece as to why I do this. And hopefully one day it pays off. I like the organization of it. Actually, I changed this. I need to change the template here to the new one that I kind of developed. I have to go back a couple days and fix that. This isn't even relevant anymore. This needs to come out of here. So I need to update this. That'll be a good task to do for June, is to update my template here. I might work on that. Let's see if there's anything else we can kind of scan for. Maybe some 52-week highs and 52-week lows. Like in consumer cyclicals, so consumer discretionary, that's been kind of low. With what like Tesla's doing and stuff, so that kind of is making it not perform so well, so great. Amazon's having a tough time as well. It's kind of reversing. It could just stay up there. It spent a whole year going sideways, so hard to say what Amazon would actually do. Right now it's kind of a short though. A bit of a downtrend going on here. here on the daily and the hourly. So, not up here though. It's pretty green. Take a look at some here. So this is consumer cyclicals. Thanks. This is about where I bought it. This is where I sat on it, and then I got rid of it when I got even, and then it did this. Of course it does, right? That's how it works. So these are things in consumer cyclical that are reaching lows. So things that you could probably short. Let's actually take a look at XLY. Just real quick, like. I can't believe it's already 7 o'clock. Yeah, this is a short. Whatever this is. What is VFC? What is this company? Let's see, Fundamental Explorer. Oh, it's apparel. Or North Face Timber. Oh. Oh. Super short though. Yikes. Short idea. JetBlue. Yikes. This chart looks bad. This looks $3. How is this thing? Why hasn't someone bought this airline yet? $3 freaking for this? Like, whatever on that. This thing's a penny stock. Man, these things were trading like crazy, and now they're like coming down. This is still forming higher lows though. It's kind of squeezing itself into the 200 here, but that's right into the 200 and then ride it back down again. But it's not forming lower lows, and you can see on the daily here, it's kind of has some support here at like 1550. So someone likes this stock. Earnings weren't great. So it's kind of bouncing around its 200. It's like floating around its 200 on the daily. I mean, it's not really the 200. It's a combination of a 200 and an 8 propulsion. It's like when the 8 crosses above the 200. Something like that. LI. Yikes. Yikes. That's a scary chart. This is like Halloween. This is scary chart land. These are not the charts you want to see. Wow, gaming stocks. What's going on in China? Why are gaming stocks lower? What's the news on this? Why are these doing poorly? Press release. Room revenue. This is better than expected results. $2 billion on casino revenue, $300 million on room revenue. I don't know if that's better or worse. So adjusted estimates. Yeah, they beat. I don't know what. I'd have to dig deeper to find out why these are getting killed. Maybe just because they had so much strength there for a minute. I don't really know. Both big casino stocks. McDonald's. Home Depot, Lowe's, Lululemon, Dollar Tree. All these are having a day. DLTR. Yikes. Huh. Yeah, this does not look like a good chart. This looks like a bad chart. Kind of in the same realm as like Target, Home Depot, and Lowe's. That's not a good sign. Like Home Depot not behaving is not. This isn't as bad as the other ones. I mean, it's consolidating around its 200. Kind of a double top here that you have kind of this, you got this. I mean, if it breaks down kind of below here, like, not a good look. Like, if there's no support here, this could come all the way to 300. Wow. Huh. These are probably too expensive. This is too expensive. Yeah, Target's on this list too. So those are good things. Those are good things to have on this short. So consumer non-cyclical. Kind of the same thing, but not quite. Affirm. Krispy Kreme. Our earnings were bad. Yikes. Unhappy chart. Yeah, these are all definitely shortable. Wow, Coursera's down to $7. Wow. Holy moly, Groupon. How is that still whatever on that? Alright, I think I have some good ideas there. I was gonna look at 52-week lows and 52-week highs. So let's do 52-week highs on ETFs. And then maybe we could dig a little bit deeper from there. I usually sort it by volume. So we have SPY. So we could bust open SPY, which is probably just NVIDIA. Let's see here. Let's see if this is still true. If this is the makeup, they switch it between Apple and Microsoft. Buy holdings. Okay. Alright, SPY holdings. Let's go to... I don't know why the spider thing just doesn't pop up. Alright. It's Microsoft first now. It's Microsoft, then Apple, then NVIDIA, Amazon, Google. Huh. And JP Morgan. Oh. It's actually not super high up anymore. Redmayne. Redmayne's in here, everybody. Here, take a look at Google. Maybe give some calls a try. I mean, I don't really want to buy this. I'm not a huge fan of Google. But, you know, bullish trend, you can't fight it, so this would be on the bullish list, probably. You look at Visa, too. That could be interesting. Let's see here. What's this doing here? Long-term trend looks good. This looks choppy to me. This is uncertain. This doesn't look good. Let's zoom even further out. Yeah, it didn't quite organize itself back into an uptrend. It's just choppy. This is kind of choppy. I think it would have to kind of organize above this is a wave of the 34 EMA. So it's the high-low, kind of the high-low and mid-price of that thing. So this gives you like a range for the 34 wave. So instead of just having like 120 SMA or EMA, you have kind of more data about it to play kind of a range. I kind of want to see it moving back up. Right now it's just kind of going round and round here. I don't know where it's going to spiral into. It is technically kind of in an uptrend here on the weekly chart, but there's really no entry on the weekly. It would have to hit this. They would have to hit this. And that puts it even more in a weird state on those. Yeah, I guess if it hit here, I mean, you could... It's just chopping around in its uptrend. You can kind of see it here. All these bars kind of just take each other out. So it's consolidating right here. It's doing some weird consolidation. If you got in here, you'd have to wait for it to... It's really patient for it to come back up there. That's the all-time high. It's just crazy trading these all-time highs. I guess, yeah, the all-time high is 290. The all-time high is really hard. It's difficult. It's not an easy thing to do. Oh yeah, let's look at Exxon. That's been having a minute. Gas and stuff, oil, whatever. Yeah, look at this. This is not the greatest looking chart here. Or just it's an opportunity. Maybe this is an opportunity, y'all, to get in. It's so close to the 200 down there. I bet it's gonna explode. Huh. Yeah, but look at this though. Or is this like a cup and handle? I mean, it's kind of two ways you could see it. Like, is it a double top or is it a cup and handle? Like, what's the chart pattern here, chat? It's a doop, and it's coming back down. Oh, I wonder if you'd want to take a position in this. How much more are they going to sell this? How much more can they sell this? I mean, I guess they could do whatever they want to do. It could be a, well, let's look it up. So cup and handle, definitely we know what that is. Let's see. Double top. Chart pattern, double top reversal. Yeah, and it broke. Yeah, this broke down. Didn't quite break down the weekly though. This, I mean, It would be kind of an aggressive weekly entry. That's what this would be. Keep it on the watch list. I can't really formulate what I want to do with this. I don't know if it's reversing itself. There is buying or selling pressure on it. And it's kind of in a downtrend. Bearish sideways. But I mean, look at this crazy uptrend beforehand. Like, I mean, you could maybe even call this like consolidation. Yeah, it's like sideways consolidation. I wonder if that's an opportunity to get in. You'd have to test the waters. So I'll put that on the list. It'll go on the watch list. And it's an energy stock. Energy's performed pretty well this year. I think it's something to continue to watch. So let's actually add it if we don't have it already. We do have it on our list, so it is here to watch. Why are things... Oh, because it's linked. Let's unlink that. Unlink that. That's why it's getting all messed up. Okay. And this should be QQQ, really. That should be QQQ. And then gold. Amazon. AMZN. Okay. There we go. And we'll go ahead and hit save. So going into Tuesday, I still have some TQQQ, so we'll look at how that's going to perform. On Tuesday, go look at our news and economic data. So Tuesday, we have consumer confidence at 10, so that'll be a nice little opportunity to get some wicks, maybe catch a trade there. And then there's some Fed speak in the week. Oh, we have GDP on Thursday, unemployment claims on Thursday. Well, that's China. That doesn't worry. Some pending home sales, that'll be a big one. Nothing really. That's Thursday, Friday. Core PCE Friday. So big number on Friday. So I think that would be the opportunity to really get into some swing trades. And what I noticed too, what I have to think about in my mind is a lot of the open interest is pushed out to June 21st. So everyone's at that next expiration. So a lot of it either going to go sideways, or you can kind of maybe gauge the open interest on those strikes for certain stocks. And that's kind of going to be your target. We're also entering into summer trading, which can just be sort of chopping around. You have to be really careful. If something has enough premium, maybe it's worth selling something. That could be an idea. I kind of need to formulate that. But I definitely have the TQQQ on. We'll see how that works if it's moving forward again. We'll add to it during the day, pull it off in the night, and see if SQQQ is worth trading. Like if I get stopped out on TQQQ, maybe reevaluate, try to enter SQQQ. The Dow is in a downtrend, so that's good for puts. Also SDow are some ideas there. But we'll see what continuation keeps happening on Tuesday. Last week wasn't the best trading week. Some good trades, some bad trades. They need to be longer. They need to be... I need to take appropriate size, and I need to take appropriate risk. You know, you don't get the risk reward you want by taking little teeny tiny trades that aren't gonna materialize into anything. We have a watch list. I've developed a watch list. I actually have one position on. If it triggers, great. We'll see where it goes. And then I still have Monday to put some additional trades together and see what happens there. I should try to find, like, you know, 5 things I can go long and 5 things I can go short. And that's what or maybe 3 things to go long, 3 things to go short. If that's easier, I should work on that. So yeah, that's kind of what's on my mind so far. Kind of have to change it around. Need to be in trades, need to be taking trades. It's good I got 14 trades this week, but I need, you know, we got to turn those trades into something. You know, you talk about challenges and things with your accounts, like by the end of the year it'd be nice to have it doubled. Only way you do that though is by taking risk. You can't sit on the sidelines. You can't take improper risk. You have to take the right amount of risk at the right time and, you know, let your winners take over. So I have like a 56% win rate. If my winners were just higher, I could be a profitable trader. So that's all within the realm of possibility. So I think before the end of Monday, I need to sit down. I have 2 trades for longs. So maybe 1 more long idea. And I have 3 short ideas. I have Target, Boeing, and there was one other one for a short idea. So I can reevaluate those and see if I can put those on. But I need to put on risk. That's the bottom line. So yeah, I think that's where I am right now. So I think for right now, I'm going to give it a break. Maybe work on some of my scans, work on some of my documentation. I guess I could do that with you guys, but I need to figure it, kind of get it looking nice, and then we can like build it all together. But yeah, remember, this is for educational and informational purposes only, not meant to be advice or recommendation. Trading is risky. Please do your own research. But happy Memorial Day, happy long weekend, and I wish you a safe and profitable trading week. Make sure to follow us at Wilsford, like and subscribe so you always know when we go live. Hit that bell icon. All right.